My triceps still aren't growing. Dave, help me.
Okay, we're gonna fix them. Let's just say it's a modified JM press, because there's a lot of different JM press videos, and there's video JM doing it where you're down, roll back, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Most of the time that confuses people. All I want is the triceps to do the work. So if you think of a JM press as being somewhere between a close grip bench press and an extension. We all know an extension is here, elbow position, wrist position, to here, right? Big difference between that. Close grip bench press is from here to here, right? Look at the shoulder rotation here.
Yeah, and shoulder is straight.
Right, so close grip bench press is shoulder rotation, tricep extension. This, for most people, just, not everybody, but for a lot of people, it just trashes the elbows, because you're making this lever arm so long back into here that the stress on the elbow is going to be way higher. So how do we still put the stress on the triceps without the excessive shoulder rotation? The other thing I like to do with a heavy tricep movement, because you're going to do multiple tricep movements, is load it hard and load it heavy. So
yeah, that's what I want. See, all my tricep work, I have trouble figuring out how do I go really heavy on this without it just feeling like everything else is like contributing, because I'm limited to all these push downs and all this stuff, and like I get a pump, I'm like, I need something heavy to really like, you know.
So where would be the most vulnerable position on any tricep extension, French press, or anything like that for the elbow or tricep? The bottom position, right? So that's where most people have the issue. So why not lower the weight there and increase the drive at the top? Chains.
Oh.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Right?
Okay.
Even if I'm doing one arm tricep extensions here, right? If I'm not doing ultra high reps, I'm gonna wanna try to use probably a chain than the dumbbell, because down here I can lighten it. So say it's 20 pounds here, then 70 pounds here.
Right.
Right? I don't want all that sheer force here.
Yeah.
We'll come back later in the training and get that full super range of motion stretch.
Okay.
But we don't have to get that with a super heavy weight and risk that elbow getting torn apart. So it's a balance, right? Then all you're gonna do is drop it down like a close grip, like we talked about here. Now just let the bar hinge, and then press out palms first. Just like that. So this is your guide on when to hinge. You don't need to hinge that much, but you want to hinge until you feel the forearm hit the bicep. Hinge. There.
Now, like extension?
Yep. And no, you're going to palm press up first.
Okay. Should I do this grip?
Yes, yes.
All right.
But the palm grip definitely hits differently, more of a press. You're driving with the palms rather than an extension. So
Yeah, we're not using a ton of weight, so it's not as much danger. And this is also a fat bar, so I don't know. I feel like it's in your palm better. You got a monkey grip? What's the grip?
I just call it thumbless grip.
Thumbless grip, okay. Because I remember in early 2000s, everyone was doing this grip. Like a lot of people in my gym, and no one said anything about it ever. Like it was normal.
Well, I've made a whole video about the. Yes, it's stupid if you don't know what you're doing, but if you actually do it right, you know, you dig in it. But I'm scared to tell people to do it, because how many people are just gonna,
Right.
I mean,
am I doing it right? Oh, good. Thank God.
learning.
I feel it in triceps, so I was hoping.
you'll feel in the triceps, but when you're done is when you should feel it in the triceps the most.
I feel like I have to really stretch it down there like this.
Right now you do.
Yeah.
Leg sore?
The legs are still a little sore from that really long leg workout we did. A couple videos ago. All right, guys, so we're adding some chains to this so that it overloads the top of the movement, because that's what we want, because that's where the tricep is hitting the most.
Normally I would do this on the floor, right? So this is why I'm not using the regular chain hooks for this, because the loading of this is different than on the floor than if it was straight on the bench, right? I want more of that to jump on faster.
Okay.
The optimal situation was just have you guys do it on the floor, but this is easier because your legs are going to be sore.
Getting down, up and down off the floor right now is not going to be good.
Out of the bottom, think palms first. Out of the bottom, kind of push it straight to the light. There.
Oh, wow, yeah.
There you go.
That was it. That was cute. That was a cue right there.
Go to the light.
Be a boss.
The gains are in the light.
I think I can go heavier, yeah.
Yeah, you will. You will.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
A lot of people watching this are probably like, why not just do skull crushers?
Because what we talked about before, with the skull crusher, we're going here, right? So the lever arms increase, there's more stress on the elbow.
Right.
This is something we want to work heavy. We want to go up to a heavy set of 6, maybe even a heavy set of 4.
Wow.
Just common sense is going to dictate a heavy set of 4 on, let's say, an extreme skull crusher. Just is not, it just doesn't even look like it's a good idea, right? So now why not, a light skull crusher? Sure, but this is the first primary movement. Lead palm first. Actually, try to push your palm, as you press the palms, push it back towards your J-cups. Keep the elbows tucked. Palms first. There you go. Okay, are you feeling a little timid because of the bicep, or is the movement just weird?
Oh, it's just new to me. I'm just trying to really make sure I'm doing it correctly. Just trying to process the cues you're giving.
Okay, so you're not thinking the bicep and all that?
Bicep's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just thinking in your mind.
Yeah, no, mentally I'm good. I'm just trying to learn it and just feel it in the triceps. It's nice because I'm not feeling it in my chest or my shoulders really at all.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, cool.
That's the
Well,
goal.
that's what we want.
Yeah.
I know, that's I'm happy about that so far. I'm like, cool, I don't feel it in my pecs or my shoulders.
Pull it up there. Put a drop block on the inside.
I think I'm like you, I'm still trying to get used to it.
Yeah, it's definitely new, so there's a lot going on in my brain right now.
Yeah.
Because when you hit it, and then it's like trying to get more good reps.
Right.
Sometimes with specialty bars, the way that they're made, you'll have the plate that can hit this. So if you stick a collar on it first, it moves it out a little bit.
Okay.
It's also, in this case, it's going to move the chain away from that gap. Just
Gotcha.
Family heirloom.
Joey, you're now a
Napkin?
Thanksgiving table.
Yeah, then hinge. I'm going to need another one of them.
Another towel?
Yeah, we're going to start. So you're a little thicker, so when you hit sooner, so your hinge is better.
Yeah.
He's hitting later, so he's almost in a close grip bench position when he goes to hinge. So I'm just bringing it higher for him.
Oh.
So if somebody's trying to do this with the yoke bar and they're really, really skinny, not saying you're skinny by any stretch of the imagination, but that's why I'm noting this, right? Because you're going to be way thicker than most people. They're going to have to build it up somehow.
You have to put some padding here.
Just some padding, just anything
Yeah.
like that. I mean, on the other side, if they're 400 pounds, then the movement can become worthless.
Wow.
Because say
There's
they're
nothing
here,
there.
there's no range of
like
motion.
a basset hound.
Yeah.
It's the little arms.
Yeah.
So this bar weighs 65 pounds.
Yeah, maybe.
Correct.
I count it as 65. You want to know a cheater way if you really want to know how to do the meathead math?
Meathead math? Yeah.
This
go
is
for it.
great too because people hate 35s, right?
We're in America, 45 pounds.
You put 35s on it, pretty much makes it 135.
Huh?
If the first plate is a 35,
Yeah.
then it pretty much makes the first one plate 135.
Stronger and
He's
smarter.
confused.
I think what you're saying is you shouldn't have 35-pound plates in your gym.
No, everybody. This is my argument against people that say you shouldn't have 35 pounds.
Oh.
Okay. It doesn't matter. You always use quarters and you get the 4 per side.
It's all the same.
Yeah, it's 200 plus the bar.
Just trying to make your brain work as well as your triceps, John.
This is starting to work good.
True comedy.
I just feel like this side
to get
keeps
your
It
brain,
is, and I'm going to figure out why.
brain resistance. Yeah.
Yep, I see. Okay, go. Good.
A little tip for you guys anytime you're trying to learn new movements. A lot of times when you throw in a workout for the first time, you just have to figure out your settings, and then the next workout is the one where you really get to just jump right to where you're supposed to be. You know where you're going. I mean, he's trying to figure this out right now. You know.
I want it to completely bottom out at the bottom on both sides the same.
Yeah,
So if I can spread these things away from each other,
I got you.
then it becomes better because we just start stacking. Now, how'd the weight feel though?
The weight felt about right.
Okay.
Did you add a chain?
Yes.
Good. I think that's about as far as I want to go.
Well, we're gonna keep going up in chain.
Okay,
I'd
yeah.
like to.
Okay,
So
that's
if
good.
this means this needs to be a dime, then we're gonna take this to a dime.
Okay, I got you.
Let's get one more.
All right. Well, I feel like once you set this up, you should just leave it set up
Forever.
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 Takes a while. But we're learning. That's why we're here, right?
Yeah.
Everything that he's been saying and we've been doing, it's been mind-blowing to me, just how many different variables we've been manipulating in our training. So I always leave a collab with my mind just shaking. So now there's so many different things I want to include in my training.
Oh, I know.
Including this new piece of equipment.
Yeah, I'm
You have a wish list?
I think I can get out the front door with this.
You got a truck. You can fit it in there.
Yeah.
Cheap, man. Those are just Indian rugs. You buy it like
He thinks we're talking about the rugs.
Walmart for like $1. Is that what he's talking about, the rugs? Or
Yeah, we're the rugs.
Oh! There you go. There, good. Come on. It's gonna be 6.
Let's go.
Good. There you go. 2 more. Go. Get it. Get it. Get it.
Come on, John.
Oh, God. So, I mean, are you starting to feel a little bit of a pump? It shouldn't be a huge one, but you should start to feel a little bit of.
Yeah, that's the next question. I think you're going to get a bigger pump on these.
Oh, you will, but.
Yeah, this
it's
is
gonna
about this is doing something different though.
Yes, yes.
Right.
But you still should start to tighten up.
Yeah.
Leave it there. Leave it. Stay here for another second.
Okay, quick question then. So, you know, when you do like a triple or a set of 5 on squats, real heavy, you know, you don't get like the biggest pump in the world, but it has something to do with growing the muscle. You're not going to get as big of a pump doing that as you will like on a leg press or a hack squat or something,
Yeah, it's
but it still contributes to muscle growth.
Yes.
Yeah, just like this, I'm not getting the biggest pump in the world doing this, but it's kind of like this is to the squat, you know.
Well, it's
For the
there's a couple
tricep.
things going on, and as I think about bodybuilding and so forth, it's still first movement, still primary movements, those higher up on the hierarchy.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to help you to maintain your strength as you're cutting down, right? If we need to maintain strength with compound movements the best we can in the safest manner we can.
Yeah.
Because you're also losing water, you're losing fluid, you're losing leverages, right?
Yeah.
So the stronger we can keep some type of close grip press movement,
Mm-hmm.
right? Heavy tricep movement. The heavier you're going to be able to train those other movements, the
Right.
push downs and all the other stuff down the line,
Right.
which is going to help maintain the muscle. You see them? So
Yeah.
that's the thing is what primary movement can you keep in that's safe, that's first,
Right.
that's going to make sure that you can keep doing, let's say push downs are the thing. Push downs, I'm just saying exercises for an example. Say push downs and kickbacks are the best exercises you can do to get your triceps to pop.
Right.
And you're doing them with
Cable.
80 pounds and 15 pounds.
Okay.
We don't want you doing them with 60 pounds and 5 pounds.
Right.
You know, see, we
Yeah.
want to keep that the same. So the easiest way to keep that the same is to keep the maximal strength as close to the top as we possibly can.
And without doing something that's going to put you at risk. It's
Exactly.
much safer than.
Yes, I would say this would be much safer than a super heavy close grip bench press.
Gotcha.
Seems like a great just
Awesome.
primer exercise right to start the session. Like you said, you're getting a heavy stimulus with at the top with the chains.
Yes.
So it's not gonna be overall as fatiguing, but it's still a heavy stimulus.
Yes.
Because of how much weight there is at the top. And my triceps, like you were saying, they're not completely pumped like crazy, but now they're warm.
Well,
Right,
here's another factor too, though, and this goes back to when he was out last time. He's not a bodybuilder, right? I think some people misunderstand these things. When he's training for a powerlifting meet, they think he's a powerlifter. Training for a bodybuilding show, they think he's a bodybuilder. He's still not. So in the back of my mind, when speaking with him, there's still a powerlifting meet coming in the spring.
Still a deadlift goal.
Yeah, there's still a deadlift goal. There's still
Yeah.
these things to meet. So there's only so much that we want to let get chipped away from there. So what safe strength things can we keep in there?
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a transition period. Then he's going to have to start training for the powerlifting meet, I believe is what follows this bodybuilding show. And there's enough time in there. We can't let this drop too far, but we don't want heavy, oh God, we don't want heavy benches, we don't want heavy incline benches, we don't want those heavy high risk things. Now, especially it's starting to get, what, you're 10 weeks out.
Yeah.
It's gonna start to get to that point where you gotta really, really be super like this is impossible to get hurt on type heavy exercises. For that. That makes that rebound back easier.
Definitely.
You know you got it, but it's going to take a second. You know, at the very top, I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, I got it, 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 I got it.
I love that shit.
I love that too.
Turkey and the gravy.
Dinner's almost ready.
Cornucopia. Yeah. Go, come on.
Lead there.
Damn. All those overhead presses come in handy, huh?
What to
Yeah,
say?
yeah, I would say my triceps are a strong suit in today's training. There we go. Come on.
One.
Come on. Squeeze the pinky. Squeeze the pinkies hard. Squeeze them. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
There you go.
Squeeze,
That's
squeeze,
the one
squeeze,
we
squeeze,
want.
squeeze,
I want it.
squeeze, squeeze.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Hold, hold, hold.
Good set, dude.
That was a good cue.
Yeah. So what happens when you squeeze your pinky? It forces more of that.
Yeah, I forget that sometimes.
This is Jen Thompson thing
That's a
too.
Jen Thompson one.
Pinkies. Squeeze it. Come on.
Pinkies, pinkies, pinkies.
So come back up again. Bring it down like you're doing the JM. So actually, come back up again. Bring it down like you're doing a dumbbell press. Right here. Go slow. Stop. Now go to your out shoulders. Now roll. You almost had it. Okay, go down like there. Bring it to your shoulders. Stop here. Now roll your elbows toward me. Toward me. Tricep stretch. Now palm or heel, whatever we want to call that. Yeah. Out here.
It's like
roll.
two paths in one movement.
Yes. So you want to think of the first path is how can you get this to hit your shoulder?
Yeah.
Then once it hits your shoulder, how do you get a little bit of a stretch on the tricep? And then press out of the stretch.
So is it 3 paths or 2 paths?
Probably 3.
I made you think for a second. Yeah, you like that. Okay, I got you though.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is making sure you're pressing with the heel of your palm.
Yeah, so, but you, if you rotate from there, you have to.
Yeah, right
Especially-
there. That's
yeah.
where it gets
Yeah,
harder,
well-
right there.
I've done this
Grab
with
this
an easy
dumbbell real
pull
quick.
bar before.
Okay,
with
yeah,
bench
get this
one, but
way
yeah.
up high, way up high.
I think I know where this is going.
That's going to make it easier.
Rolling dumbbell press.
So there, now, see how it's right there, right in that path? Good. So this is actually what's going to be towards the ceiling at the top.
Yeah,
Okay.
that way.
Down, and then bring it to your shoulder. Here's the position we want to be in before the roll. Right here. Now you want to roll back just a little bit, and then here, palm just there. Good. So down like the press, bring the dumbbell to the shoulder, roll, tricep it out.
Oh, yeah.
Good. Here, and there'll be a little body English before you press it out though too. So bring it down, let it roll. You can roll just a tad, now go.
Oh, faster.
Yes. So there will be a little roll to initiate the start. A little, no, down. This is going to be so much easier when you get the heavier dumbbells. All right, roll forward just a little bit.
It's tough because it's
Like
the
this?
hardest
Yep.
range of
No,
motion.
this way, this way.
Towards your toes.
There. So you're going to almost kick start jump. You're going to jump start it. So,
I'm tired.
yeah, let's go to 60.
60.
Because the bigger the range of motion then changes to make it easier from that.
Yeah.
Seriously, Joe, you got the 70s.
No, you'll see it's real.
Listen, just let me shine, all right?
Yeah. Make sure to choke up, real high like we talked about. Watch how soon it hits his shoulders though. down, hit, roll. Remember to roll.
Is that easier?
Yeah, so down, hit, now roll back, roll back, roll back, roll forward, then remember you're gonna palm press it out.
Is he doing it right?
Press it out, yep, heel press it out. There, roll back a little bit more. Down, down, roll, hit. There, down, down, roll, hit. Good, there you go. Do a couple more. Hit, good. Hit, good, okay. Do you see what we're talking about with the range of motion being restricted?
Yes.
It's easier to roll because now it's in a
Yeah,
position
we're
to
pressing
roll.
from here to here now.
Okay, so goal is get this on the shoulder, roll back, roll forward, and you gotta roll more,
Okay.
okay?
Come on.
So down, down, roll, roll and press, roll and press. Ah, that's it's too heavy for me. Okay, go ahead, take it down.
You guys are freaks. One more try.
Come on. There you go.
Maybe this is good, maybe this is good. Go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
There you go.
That's it.
There it is, it's just, there you go, it's the timing. Good, 2 more.
There you got it. Come on.
Does it look right?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Good, okay.
I think you should get used to a little bit more momentum.
I felt like I was cheating the out of it.
That's okay, that's what
Okay.
we want, that's what we want.
That's what-
When they were moving and they were feeling like when we were saying they were good, how did
Yeah.
that weight feel?
Well, that felt like a heavy exercise.
It is a heavy exercise.
Okay, yeah.
All right, but what we're gonna do is you're gonna go back to back on sets of 6. I'd like to be able to get 8 sets.
Cool.
I want you to finish it though.
Yeah.
So is that weight gonna work? You know, do you need to use 60s?
Yeah, I couldn't do
Okay,
that.
okay.
8 sets, no.
Okay.
Sorry. I don't believe in myself that
Yeah,
much.
okay.
60s. All right, you can do those.
All right, so we'll say that's set 1, so just go, roll.
Yeah, all right.
So this is a fatigue, this is gonna be fatigued under because of rest periods. But if you get that timing right, and I think just watching him, you'll see. You know, so it's down, roll, roll, hit. So it's not a press, it's in between the press and the extension.
Yeah.
I'm just taking what we did there, expanding the range of motion a little bit more and putting more blood in.
Yeah, no, it's more of a stretch.
Yeah,
for sure.
you'll be pumped after this. Rest periods, you're gonna knock it out.
Come on, come on.
Pinkies up, whole time. Pinkies up. Now you're flipping again. Pinkies up. If we gotta go 20s, we're gonna go 20s. Keep the pinkies up though.
Is that
There,
it?
yeah.
Yep. Come on, roll, press, big press. Good. Come on, John. Come on.
Up there. Good, good, good. That's
Drag 'em out,
good. That's
drag 'em
good. That's good. What about the triceps?
I mean, they're pumped. Show my shoulders are getting really pumped right here. Is that normal?
No.
No?
You're compensating your triceps. No. This is so easy tonight, worth watching.
He's making it so easy, it's not even worth watching.
Yeah.
He's walked off. You're too good, Joey. You're too strong.
That's like the greatest compliment ever.
I'll take your triceps too. I've never done a seated push-down facing machine. That's different.
We'll isolate the triceps as much as we can. So one way to take the body English out is put you seated. You're gonna have to put your knees in. Way to make sure you're gonna spread hard is by keeping your knees in. Lock out and hole at the bottom. 10 to 12.
You want me to pause the bottom like this?
Whatever you need to do. You know, just this where we want. You know where it needs to go. 10. Okay, now flare your leg. No, wide stance. Now go 10 inside.
Closer grip.
Yeah, go medium. Right there. And just burn them out.
Ooh, that's cool. Thanks, dude. Rear delts.
Which one more? The second one with rear delts?
I think both. Rear delts are getting hit. I got a rear delt pump.
Just say that's probably where your shoulders grow so much. You do triceps, you do a tricep exercise and your shoulders are growing.
Try to have you sit forward a little bit more
Okay.
to get the rear delts out. To see, because he's at this angle, see how tight this is here?
Yeah.
If we can get him up underneath here, it's going to take the load off of that.
I see.
It's not going to have to isometrically step.
You're a fan of moving the grip up and down?
Yeah, it
On
gets
foot?
different ranges.
Yeah, I like just this, just sitting, I guess. Something.
You got a pump. It's kind of hard to see without tattoos.
Yeah, don't get tattoos, but
What the hell is this going across your arm right here? That's actually a
the
vein.
vein that comes across.
Completely.
Yeah, it's like an interstate that just said screw you to all the other ones.
We want to
Bulldozes through all my freaking road map here.
They're think 70%, but every set's not adding to it at this point. I'll be honest with you. My shoulders are getting pumped right now.
Yeah. Take your normal tempo, cut it in half.
Okay.
So slower tempo.
Slow down and slow up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Slower. All right, now 2 quick ones. Boom. Out. All right, 2 more quick ones. Go. 1, 2. Good. Hold up here. Just hold by the stretcher a little bit. 4. However you get them. Cheat them. Whatever you gotta do. 2. 3.
You know?
Yep, that's it.
Now it's starting to feel like a normal tricep.
Yeah, that's all I want.
This is from one of his washed up Meathead videos, and I saw it and I liked it, and now I get to actually do it with him, so this is freaking cool.
It's like your it's a tricep extension, right? But
Yeah.
what we really want to focus on is the biggest range of motion you can get
Yeah.
without having the shoulders rotate.
Boom. You know, I'm gonna tell you something that you can't appreciate this exercise like I can, because you're bald.
Yeah. Well, it will.
Normal overhead
It will,
extensions,
man.
you know.
Well, here's the other thing. You got to watch which side this goes.
Yeah.
Because you want this to be on there. I also use a hoodie too.
So it slides.
Well, yeah.
A little fabric.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it. If it's
Yeah.
the wrong way, you're gonna feel it. It's gonna slide, right?
Yeah.
So that it's just a slide strap.
Like this.
Yep.
Faster tempo. Slower
Whatever your normal tempo is, this is just all about getting the pump that you can get and getting that big range. So I don't want you to cut it short. So you can go a little deeper without the shoulder rotation though.
15 more?
No, it's 15 total.
Oh. Yeah, it's like 15 minutes.
So I'm working late for the 15.
So, oh, we're bodybuilders now. All right, 10 more. All right, 10 more. All right, 10 more. You done this one, Joey?
I have not.
All right.
So am I pressing with my palms straight out like that?
You can either do it as it doesn't matter. We just want the biggest range of motion that you can get. But see, that's still short. Try to get it down and you gotta step forward more. So it's a big stretch through the tricep.
Dave, you think he needs the blanket again? Mm-hmm. You think he needs the blanket again?
Yeah.
Maybe a poncho.
Poncho?
Poncho would be cool.
Tricep poncho? Nice, good.
Find a weight you're gonna fail between 15 and 20 on. Short range of motion.
Yeah.
Now we want to get the biggest extended range of motion that we can.
So we go from short range of motion heavy to big range of motion less heavy.
Yes.
More volume.
Yes.
Gotcha. How did I do, Joey?
What, step away?
No, like you go to failure. Go to failure.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, when you go ahead, do another one. Go ahead and do another one. All right. All right, well, you can still do it. We'll do another one. Go ahead, do another one.
Woo!
All right, come on, go, go,
Come on,
go.
come on, come on.
Now, use your body to press away from it if you can't extend. See? Yeah, feel it? It works, huh?
Works for my ego. Yeah. Made me feel like I got that extra one, huh?
All right.
Yes!
Right there.
Weird
Yeah, so you know a V grip push.
Yeah.
So this is your V grip.
Okay.
You have to determine the weight.
You read those studies, didn't you?
Yeah, whatever. Lean over into it.
Okay.
And then,
It's like an awesome bench dip.
yes. So you just want to find the
It's a
right.
stretch.
Yep. You want to find the right stretch, the right flex, the right body position.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Yeah. And we'll have to figure out the right weight too. So I have no
This
idea.
is the
what
right
it
weight.
is.
How do
Yeah.
you want me to do it?
Failure.
Failure? Okay. Well, you can even have my shoulders like backed up against these bars.
Yeah.
God, this is weird.
Like just resisting it as it tries, you know what I mean?
Okay. Wow. That was it, yeah.
This is fun. This is like,
What do you call this? Give it a name. It needs a name. Just name it.
Ball press.
Ball press.
ball press.
Ball press.
No, get way down. So you want it to be just like that.
Oh,
push
right
up.
here.
Yeah. Bring your hands on top of the ball a little bit more. Too.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Is it a good ball press, Joey?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All about those ball presses.
Does that mean you have to get this piece of equipment now?
I don't have
Buy a
a.
dip machine that you don't use it for dips.
Yeah, for real. Check. Oh wow.
Specific training.
Visualize. It's not just about before and after the session. It's about smashing your opponent's face with a basketball. Shit. Oh man. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. You got it, Joey. Come on. Just imagine you're passing the basketball to someone you don't like.
No. Now it would be nothing. It would
All right, so that's been 2 sets. So the question now is another set going to give more pump? Because that should brought a little bit more pump in there, or is it just going to be?
I'm very pumped.
I don't think it's going to get any more
Yeah.
pump, but I do want to see your last exercise because you got pretty excited about a gym wheel.
Yeah, one arm.
Slowly getting higher and higher.
Yeah. And then when it gets to the point, can't, then it's going to go
Oh, cool. So now you're doing eccentric.
eccentric.
Alright, I got you.
It gets heavier because it's chain.
Oh, that chain kicks in
Yeah.
hard, dude. Damn, that chain, dude.
All right, yeah.
Ah!
Pretty balanced.
That's pretty crazy. That's a weird feeling. When that chain starts kicking in, it's like,
What's happening?
yeah, my triceps are like, we've never had this before. Come on, my tricep, come on. Yes! Ah!
That's all you got. So you got to bring it down slow. Resist.
These are on the way down.
Yep. That's a good thing. Keep it going. And now grab the first knot here. Overhead.
Zip.
Yeah. Step out forward. Now we're talking what, Rocky 4?
Oh, yeah.
Is this too far?
Yep. You're good. You're good. Push your pocket away.
Woo! That's kind of cool. It's different.
It's called a gin wheel. You get it on Amazon for like $60.
Really?
Yeah. And the whole thing, I mean the rope.
Oh, the rope comes with it.
No, you gotta get the rope. It's like a 1/4-inch rope. The rope doesn't matter. Because you're never gonna have a lot of weight on you, you gotta go back down.
Yeah.
But the amount of things that you can do, any type of extension work, any type of lat work, any type of ab work,
Yeah.
a lot of the rotational
Yeah.
type stuff, all that. Not like a whole lot of bodybuilding work, but
And it's still got a little stabilization component to it because stuff swinging too, just
Yeah.
slightly.
make sure it's triceps, not a pullover. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, there you go. Woo! Yeah, there's your tricep blast.
So I got what I wanted. I wanted to go heavy. That was the dumbbells. When you said 8 sets, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Because that was hard for me, but now I learned something from that. I just
Yes.
need to do more sets and go heavier.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the one thing that we were talking about is in the last video, my zipper video, let's just call it the zipper video, right? So we discussed your long-term training.
Yeah.
Right? So as I'm helping you go through all this stuff, I'm also kind of thinking what can I find that's going to play into later down the line. So when your triceps are a weak point, right? So you knew that going into the bodybuilding thing. John said it, everybody else is pointing it out. So that was something known going into there. And it is showing its head here as far as the compensation patterns. When you start to fatigue, the delts and all the other things are picking up,
Yeah.
which is why the delt development's what it is. So that's something to kind of like put in the file
Right.
for when it comes into the powerlifting phase, when it comes in to be able to address that, to know, yep, that's real, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But not to address it now, right?
Right.
Because now we just need to get the blood in there.
Right.
So because of that, that's what I suggested, just doing one heavy compound movement, which is going to maintain that strength that we want to maintain. Don't even worry about how many work sets. If it's just 1 or 2 heavy work sets, get in, get out, and then get straight into the isolated tricep work. Otherwise, all your other tricep work is just going to be filled with all the compensation patterns like we saw on the tricep extension, which we shouldn't really be seeing there. So
Right.
it's just working with what you have the best way you can.
Okay. Well, the thing I learned was that it's not just a weak point in, you know, what's going to be on stage, but also they're actually weak.
Yeah.
I thought they were strong. I'm like, hey, everyone I'm working out with when I'm on push downs, I'm like, you know, they're on like 70 or 80 on the stack. I'm like 150 here, you know, but I'm not starting with all this really heavy dumbbell, you know, rolling presses and all the other stuff. By the time I got over there, I was like, you know, well maybe my triceps are actually weak too.
Yeah. Well, compared to, you know.
Well, yeah, now that I'm working out with you,
yeah.
Jesus Christ, I didn't know your triceps were that strong. You're like double the reps on some of the stuff, and you're just like, he's having to make you do like 5 more of this, just everything. So,
but we got to just circle back again, though. Look where his background is, look where his training goals are, look at all the other stuff. You know, I learned that new word, polyathlete. You know, you're a polyathlete, so you can't say, I need to be doing the 80, 90-pound rolling dumbbell extensions, because that's not you, that's not what you do.
Right.
But it has to be better than what it is. Right. Right, so there's that gap.
You're doing almost twice as much weight as me.
Yes.
You know, I got to close that gap a little bit.
Exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, but you can't, and the people who are watching, you can't assume that you need to, if you're in a powerlifting phase, oh, he needs to be doing all the same weights of all those top powerlifters.
Yeah.
No, because the top powerlifters aren't going to be doing backflips 3 months from then.
Yeah.
You know, so there's this balance of what your main sport objective is with all that.
All right.
But it does, the weak points will carry over into all, you know, into each one of those blocks.
Right.
I can't say how it's going to carry over into the tricking block or whatever you want to call it, because I know shit about that. But I can see how it carries over into the strength and the hypertrophy and those other blocks.
Awesome.
So it's just you're right on par as far as I'm concerned.
All right. Well, I'm going to use some of the stuff you gave me, and thank you so much. Follow him. Follow Joey. Joey, thank you for being the target to shoot for in this workout.
I'm trying to give him something.
Yeah, she gave me something. That's right. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next video.